Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Smart Home Vietnam. I'm Paul, and in today's show I'm going to be talking about these. Now these are what we call smart sockets, and the idea is that this end goes into the wall socket, and in this end you put anything that you want to control. It might be a fan or a light. A bedside light is a good one, or a desk fan or a floor standing fan. They're all good contenders for these. And then it allows you to control them with a smartphone, a tablet, or even your voice if you have a voice compatible device like the Amazon Echo. So I'm going to be comparing these two devices today and going to give you my opinion as to which is which is best, and give you an idea how to get them set up as well. So, are you ready? Let's go. So, the device on the left is by Broadlink, which is the same manufacturer as makes the infrared controllers that we looked at in the last video. And it's rated on the back as being able to handle about 2000 watts. The device on the right is a generic device which is available under a lot of different brands, and they both use slightly different software. The one on the right is rated at about 2500 watts, so there's not really much in it in terms of the power rating, and most devices that you're going to be controlling with these won't be anywhere near that anyway. As you can see, they've got slightly different configurations here. So this one needs to go into a power adapter like this. It won't fit into the standard wall socket here in Vietnam. So it needs this kind of 3-pin arrangement, and it'll go in like that. With this one, it's got the 2 pins, so it will go into a standard wall socket, or it will go into one of these type of boards. Notice also at the front of these that this one has got the standard 2-pin configuration, and this one is slightly more adaptable. It's got the 2 pins, and it can also take in the 3-pin type of plug. So this will work in other countries as well. Okay, so how do we get them set up? Well, obviously the first thing you have to do is plug them in. And when you plug it in for the first time, you'll find that this light here lights up blue and flashes very rapidly. Now in my case, they're already connected to my network associated with my router, so it's flashing fairly slowly. If you want to reset the device, you simply hold this down for a little while, just a few seconds, and then it starts blinking rapidly, which means it's ready to be detected by the app and the Wi-Fi router. Same thing on both devices. So what we're going to do is do a discovery process on this one first and see how it works within its software on the app, and then we're going to do the same thing with that one so you can see the difference. So we're going to load the Broadlink eControl app that we installed last time, and with the device flashing away like that, we're going to hit the plus button in the top right hand corner and then click Add Device. This comes up and asks you to enter your Wi-Fi username and password. Once you've done that, you just hit the Configure button. And what it does now is it scans the Wi-Fi network looking for the device that's in discovery mode, i.e. the one that's flashing rapidly, and when it finds it, you can see that it logs onto the device, it switches it off, it'll switch it back on and off again a few times, and then that means it's established control. Now the device starts blinking slowly, and if you come into here you can see that we click the plus button and look at our device list. We can see that we've got a smart plug that's appeared at the top of the list. Click on that one, and we get a control panel which is simply on off. Clicking that one switches the device on and off. So let's plug something into that and see if it works. Okay, so we've got a straightforward desk light to try this with. Just going to plug it right into the device like that, and then hitting the button. It's currently off. That switches it on, switches it back off again. Very simple, very easy to get set up. Wonderful little piece of hardware. Let's try the next one. Okay, so we're going to plug in the next device. Just pop it into the socket like that, and then hold that down until it starts flashing rapidly. If it's the first time you've plugged this in, then it will just start flashing rapidly anyway. Okay, now we need to configure it in the software. Okay, so with the device plugged in and flashing away, you launch the software that comes with the device, and very similarly to the previous one in Broadlink, you just click on the plus button and then it comes up with the type of devices that you want to add. Hit on socket, because this is a socket, and press the orange button to confirm that the indicator light is rapidly blink. So we press that, it asks you for your Wi-Fi password, and so now everybody knows my Wi-Fi password. I hit confirm. And again, it goes through the same process that it went through before, where it connects to the Wi-Fi network, looks for the app, and then grabs hold of it and starts controlling it. Once that's done, it'll just come back to the main screen and you should be good to go. So with a lamp plugged into the device, again, same as before, you get a button on the screen and you can just switch it on and off like that. So, which one to go for? Well, if you're already committed to a Broadlink setup and you've got some Broadlink devices already, it kind of makes sense to go for this one. But remember, you're going to need the 3-pin type of plug socket. If you don't have any Broadlink equipment anyway, or even if you do, it doesn't really matter because you can run this side by side. The app's very simple to set up. And this will go into your standard wall sockets here in Vietnam. So I think it's really all about positioning. If you just want to pop this into a standard wall socket and then run devices off it without having to have a trailing power lead, then this is probably the one to go for. Well, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you found it useful. Remember, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you again next time. Thanks for watching.